It's about time.
Good morning, Arizona. Welcome back. You're listening to some beautiful music as we have a great view outside. And listen to the music in particular, will ya?
It is hard to believe this is a teenager. A little different for a Monday morning, but boy, does this guy have some pipes on him. You were listening to the sound of Mozart's Don Giovanni performed by a local baritone.
An extraordinary voice from an extraordinary young man.
And Jessica Parsons joins us in studio with a unique look at this opera singer, or soon to be. This guy's amazing, Jess.
Yeah, while most kids Jacob's age are listening to music topping the charts, this young man has a love of the opera and singing classical music. And as you heard, he might sound like a full-grown adult, but make no mistake, this incredible voice belongs to a Valley teenager.
Revenge, 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 Timotheus cries.
His velvety voice fills Christ the Lord Lutheran Church in Cave Creek.
See the furies arise, see the snake.
It's hard to believe this baritone is just 18 years old. Jacob Soulliere delivers a note with emotion and empathy not generally found in teenaged boys.
Opera just took me by surprise, because I always pictured myself more like an Elton John singer.
Inglorious.
I never thought I would be leaning on opera, and now it's like my life. I mean, all I do is opera.
Revenge, Timotheus cries.
Practices are long, twice-weekly voice lessons, and 3 hours a day dedicated to studying music and translations in German and Italian.
The best thing about singing, and what I love about it, it connects people. It's very therapeutic for me.
Jacob's talent was discovered at a young age, singing for the Phoenix Boys Choir when he was 5.
I'd be putting basketball in his hand, and he was gearing towards the music. I knew back then, there's some music in him.
Mom and Dad still watch with amazement. Barbara and Scott adopted Jacob from Bulgaria when he was almost 2 years old. They say early on they realized their little boy had quite the instrument.
Every time that I listen to him, you just get those goosebumps.
When he opens his mouth, you just get chills.
When I first heard him for his first lesson, I thought, wow, how old are you?
His opera and voice coaches say it's his work ethic that sets him apart.
To find someone of his age already so focused and so determined and so convinced that's what he wants to do is very much to his advantage, I think.
But much of his training, which requires him to strengthen his vocal cords, also includes saving his maturing voice.
I spend most of my time trying to protect him from himself. He wants to sing all these huge, wonderful, big arias which have been performed by the greats. But, we have to remember that what we're hearing on the recordings are the best of them at their ages, 35, 40, and so on, not at 18. So he wants to sing all these wonderful arias, which he knows them, he hears them all the time, but you have to hold back the reins.
It's a fine balance between advancing his skill and caring for the instrument inside his body.
The instrument itself is so delicate. It's a very, very teeny tiny part of the throat with support muscles. And once those muscles that are stretched out and ruined, it's very, very hard to put them back, if ever.
The voice, the range, the interpretation, it's all coming, and no doubt it'll be soon to a stage near you.
You can't be perfect, but you can always try to be and try to be your best.
What a voice, it just takes my breath away. Now, Jacob has performed at Carnegie Hall. He's been asked to sing at the White House, and his ultimate goal, you guys, is to become a full-time performer at the Metropolitan Opera.
Wow.
There is no doubt.
I can't believe how mature he is.
I know, isn't it incredible?
We
really
were thinking
wonderful.
about we had that intern, Amanda, who was formerly Miss New York, and she's an opera singer as well. I think we could put the two of them together.
Seriously.
We could take a show on the road.
Absolutely
We can be the
incredible.
producers.
Absolutely.
Get a little cut of the action.
That's a great idea.
Thanks,
Nice
Jessica.
job. Thank you.